In my last solar video, I told you about how tilting your solar panel more towards the sun will help you get more power, that I learned. And I told you I'm going to tell you about this guy. This is my battery monitor. And I actually kept this for when I finally made this video. I got this off of a buddy of mine, but I've seen them on eBay. Now, last I seen or heard, they were out of them. But I'm sure you can find them on eBay, Amazon, somewhere, some point, in some time. There's what it is, a battery monitor 2. It's Bluetooth, and there is an app you download with it, and it links right to it. I mean, it's the simplest thing I've ever done. Here's all the stuff it does. You can get notifications, which I don't. I don't check my vehicle cranking system with it, or engine starting. I never have, because I bought it for one thing. To watch my solar panel and to get the data, and the data meaning it records through the day what the voltage is at. So if I want to see, like yesterday was sunny and I didn't come out and look at my solar at all, I can actually look on my app. I have to come out here. I have to be in so many feet of the battery monitor for the Bluetooth to pick up. But I can open my app and go to whatever date. It's like 6 months it records. I can go to whatever date and look at what my batteries did that day. And I want to watch my batteries because I want to know what my solar panel is doing, how well it's doing, if my charge controller is actually shutting off. How much power I'm bringing my batteries down to when I use my solar panel, power, like I am right now. Got it on my lights. That's the only thing running right now, and they are pulling 93 watts. They are 20-watt bulbs a piece. There's 2 in each, so 80 watts. And then you add a little bit for maybe like for the inverter. I have other things plugged in down here. It's a complete mess. I'll clean it up one day. If you don't understand my quick disconnects, then I have a video about that. It's all my batteries. And here is the battery monitor. That little guy right there, it has a negative coming out one side. Sorry, this is kind of an awkward situation. And a positive coming out the other side. It is very simple to hook up. It's got a ring terminal. Of course, I have bus bars and a lot of batteries going on in the back of my vehicle. But if you just have one, one battery or whatever, your battery bank for your solar, you just hook this into your plus and the other one into your negative, and it comes with Velcro. I just let it just hang out right there. It's very stiff, so it does not move. But it does a whole lot of stuff. Like I seen here, you can look it up. It keeps wanting me to do an update because the diesel cranking engines. I have a diesel, but this is not, and I don't care about cranking. I don't want to know. I mean, my truck's running fine, so I don't need to know about it. And most of you really won't care because you won't be doing the application I am, to where you actually use these batteries for in a vehicle for fun. I do car stereos. So I'm using my batteries at the full extent I can for my fun and for my power. And if you're wondering how I know that I'm pulling like 93 watts right now, I also sell these guys for like 20 bucks on eBay. I can't think of where my paperwork is for it, but it just plugs in back here to whatever, and then you just plug your cord into there, and it will bring up how many watts you are pulling. It does a lot of fun stuff also that I don't use. I just like to see how many watts I'm using, because I want to know, you kind of want to know how many watts you're using, how many you can use, how many watts are actually pulling on your system and all that. But yeah, I like it a lot. Sorry, I smashed my thumb the other day and it's pretty rowdy, so I'm trying to keep that out of the shot so I don't gross you guys out. But as simple as that. I think I seen them for 20 bucks. It could be double that now. I don't know. But if you're into solar and you don't want to stick a multimeter or whatever on your batteries all the time, or your inverter might tell you what voltage you're at, but it will not tell you, as far as I know, this cheapo inverter won't. It won't tell you what happened yesterday or the day before, or 5 months ago. You know, you can track your data. And that's how I know how well my panel's doing out there, since I raised it up and pointed it more towards the sun. Like I said in my last video, I don't know how to do the picture where I show a picture and I talk over it. I haven't got that brilliant in video editing yet, and I don't really care. I'm going to show you screenshots, screenshots of some of the data. Hopefully they're not sideways or whatever. The ways I record my videos with my phone sideways, and when I take screenshots, obviously the video or the picture is up and down. So I apologize if you kind of got to tilt your head a little bit to see what's going on, but you'll get the idea. And in the top left, it shows you the date that I took that screenshot, or I didn't take it on that date, but it shows you the date that that data was recorded, and you'll understand a little bit. I do want to tell you, for all you crybabies that want to buy something cheap and want it to be perfect, sorry, I want to see how long it was. This is not perfect. It is 0.5 off. So if it says it's at 12 volts, it's actually at 11.5 average, 0.4 to 0.5 off. So when you look at it, you got to do a little math. Whoop-de-doo. When you buy it, stick it on your vehicle, download the app, look at what it says your batteries are at, and stick an actual multimeter on your battery to see what your multimeter says. If it's off, keep that calculation in your brain like I did. I just remember it's approximately 0.5 above what the batteries are actually at. Not that hard to do that math for something that is very helpful in tracking your batteries. And if you paid a lot for your batteries, like I did, I don't know if you looked at the price of batteries lately, but you ain't paying a couple dollars for a battery that's going to run anything. These batteries right here are $350 a piece new. They're interstate something, 12 MB, I don't know. But I didn't pay that for them. I found a deal. But I'm just saying, most people understand batteries are not cheap. You do not want to ruin them, and you can ruin them by running them too low, not powering them enough. You can train them accidentally. If you keep yanking power on them and not charging them, they'll learn to set very low and ruin your battery. Or on my solar power, they constantly get charged every day and shut off. So they constantly, they're almost getting like fed. You know, I'm feeding them every day, and they're learning to stay healthy. That's my weird way of putting it. But sorry if you think this video has a lot of rambling. It does, but I'm just trying to explain things. So now I'm going to show you some pictures of some data I took from, or I screenshotted. I think I have a few from October, maybe a couple from November, and I'll show you the one I took of what my batteries did yesterday. My solar panel did very great because yesterday was pretty sunny. I raised my solar panel up, so I'm getting great power now. Wish I had more than one, but I have one 150 watt Renogy mono solar panel that it also charges with no sunlight. I love it. Absolutely love it, and recommend any Renogy product. So sorry for the rambling. Hope you understand. I hope if you're into this, or even if you're just into car stereos like my normal viewers, this thing is awesome to keep track of your batteries and see what's going on. And like it says, I think it sends you alerts if you want it to, or whatever. I have all that shut off because this is in my garage most of the time. So happy solaring and car stereoing, or whatever it is you do, because I have different types of people that watch my videos. So see you guys.